So I'm sitting here on the side of some road. There's a park over this way to my right. I initially started this road right here, where you see that stop sign at, goes this way, going horizontally. I was over that way with this guitar, trying to have a moment to myself. And I understand, it's like, hey man, it's a big world out here, got people out here doing all kind of shit, we don't give a fuck, I got it. But listen, the road got so fucking busy as people from this road over here, I'm guessing, were going by and seeing me standing about right over this way right here with a guitar, softly trying to play, just softly, just barely enough so I can't even hear the damn thing. Then all of a sudden, all these cars just start cutting, more and more cars cutting through here, cutting through this road, cutting down, cutting there. Another car, another car, another car. I got my ass over this way, and the cars over this way just stopped. It was like the Autobahn at first, but then it stopped. Now there's hardly any fucking cars coming down there anymore. Here's one right here. It's ironic, when I'm trying to share the music, it would seem like no one really wants to hear it at that point. Maybe that's because they can actually hear it. But just the same, when I'm not trying to share it, it seems like there's so many people trying to hear it and listen to it and see what the hell's going on. Practice is going on. Experimentation is going on. Learning is going on. Not generally something I want to share with the world. You say, well, what are you trying to say? I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just sharing it with you. This is a part of my documentary. Sharing with you what goes on, what takes place, and the grind and everything else. And this is something I've been dealing with for years now. When I'm trying to do something out here with this, and I pretty much find myself just abandoning it altogether, really. Because I just can't find some place to go and do my thing. So I end up just going through the same motions and different little dumb shit, you know. But now I'm at a place in my life where I just can't let that happen anymore. So I'm looking for more and more ways, you know. Looking for more and more ways. Right now I just had a little practice session. I learned a little bit, I experimented a little bit, and I could barely hear it myself. It was so quiet. I didn't use my fingernails. I didn't use a pick. I used the meat of my fingers, basically, to sit there and strum it, just to hear it just enough so I can hear it, because that's part of it as well. Music is part of hearing it. You're not just going through the motions. You got to hear it as well. But it's difficult to hear it, I guess, as I'm trying to say, when you got all this noise pollution out here. You say, well, what are you trying to say? I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just trying to share you with my documentaries. This is what I go through. This is part of the grind. Give it a try. Then you can relate, I guess. I mean, give it a try. Get a guitar. Not a flute, not a clarinet, not a trumpet, a guitar. It's so iconic in this country. There's nowhere else in the world that the guitar. It doesn't have to be electric, but this is acoustic electric. There's just some fascination with it, you know. Just pull it out and people will gravitate towards it. You know? So that's kind of conundrum you'll have. It's a predicament. Now I've noticed that at night, generally there's less people around at night. And I'm not exactly so sure I'm so worked up about early in the mornings. I'm not so sure I'm worked up about the numbers of the people. Sometimes more people is better. You know, because you may feel like you're serenading somebody. Like last night, I was over there in front of Walgreens. I just posted up and did some things over there and put it up on the internet. And there was just one guy just standing back there listening, you know. So I guess whether I wanted to or not, you know, if I wanted to bust it out and do my thing, and that's where I could do it, you know, I really wasn't a better place to do it than there. Then I guess I'm serenading this one guy, whether I wanted to or not. So, it's goofy. It's a goofy style. But I tell you, I was in Arizona. I had an apartment over there, and it was a very, I don't know, I think the rent was like, it was like $700 or something a month or something like that, something that I could afford. And the walls are so thin that it didn't matter if you went into your apartment and played or whatever it is you did in your apartment, talking on the phone, whatever it was, it was being picked up so like keenly by anyone who lived underneath you, above you, or to the right of you, or to either side of you. So I mean, if you can't get a place that's going to be, I don't know, where you can actually keep all that sound to yourself, and especially if it's an apartment, you know, then you may as well be out here doing it right here in front of people. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not exactly sure what it is. The numbers and the larger numbers, the smaller numbers, it's still kind of the same thing. I don't know. This is something a challenge I come across. When I'm trying to be creative, and I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to practice, and so on and so forth. I really don't want to be having another psychology involved in it, but I mean, that's what we do. You know, like when you're fucking a kid and you're sitting there trying to learn, take your piano lessons, and ding 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 ding, and then somebody says, "Hey, stop all that." You say, "Well, I'm doing my lessons. I'm doing my practice. I got to have this done by such and so because I got to go back and have this done." My teacher's like, "Yeah, I hear you. Just give it a rest for an hour." And then one day they get to the point that's like, and you probably get sick of that as well. But they become quite proficient. But I can play a little bit. I can do a little something here, a little something there. But when there's something new, it's awkward for me. It's new. So I got to keep working on it until it becomes fluent and proficient. Anyway, that's the tour, documentary tour. Yeah. Another segment.